Sometimes period dramas don't just tell stories, they transport us. They sweep us from candlelit rooms to vast battlefields, from whispered secrets in English manners to struggles that changed entire nations. Prime Video holds a treasure chest of dramas that many viewers still haven't uncovered, hidden gems that deserve a place on your watch list. Some will pull you into the grit of war, others into mysteries or slow-burn romances, but each one has that rare magic, a story that lingers. In this video, we'll explore 12 underrated period dramas streaming on Prime Video, dramas that might have slipped past the spotlight, but shine just as brightly as the greats. Britannia. Set in 43 AD, during the Roman invasion of Britain, Britannia blends history with myth, giving us a world where druids, tribes, and legions collide. The story follows fierce Celtic leaders and Roman generals as they fight for power, survival, and destiny. It's violent, mystical, and atmospheric, with battles and betrayals shaping every episode. Characters face impossible choices as cultures clash and ancient traditions meet an unstoppable empire. What makes it unique is its mix of raw history and supernatural legend, creating a drama that feels both grounded and otherworldly. For those who love grit and grandeur, Britannia is a thrilling ride. Mary and George. Mary and George tells the scandalous true story of Mary Villiers, a woman of ambition who pushes her son George into King James I's court. Determined to rise from obscurity, she teaches him how to charm and seduce his way into power. Their partnership becomes dangerous as politics, manipulation, and personal ambition entwine with passion. Set against lavish Jacobean backdrops, the series shows how desire could be weaponized in a ruthless royal court. It's a tale of a mother and son who risk everything to climb higher than anyone thought possible. Bold, dramatic, and unapologetically daring, it redefines intrigue. The making of a lady. This drama follows Emily, a modest woman who suddenly marries into wealth and status. Life at her husband's grand estate appears idyllic, but when he departs on duty, Emily is left alone. Soon, unsettling visitors arrive, and she begins to suspect dark intentions behind their hospitality. The gothic undertones build as secrets, danger, and betrayal close in on her. More than just a romance, it's a story of survival and inner strength. Emily must navigate a world where privilege offers beauty but also peril. The film captures both the fragility and resilience of a woman standing against fear. Crusoe. Inspired by Daniel Defoe's classic, Crusoe reimagines the survival tale for television. Robinson Crusoe, stranded on a remote island, battles nature, isolation, and pirates while building a fragile new life. His only companion, Friday, becomes both a friend and a mirror for his fears and hopes. The series adds layers of flashbacks, showing Crusoe's earlier life in England and the choices that brought him here. Adventure, danger, and ingenuity fuel every episode. It's a story about endurance, but also about connection in the most unlikely of places. Both epic and intimate, Crusoe brings timeless survival drama to life. From time to time. Set in the 1940s but deeply tied to the past, this film follows young Tolly, who discovers his family estate holds secrets and ghosts. As he explores, he slips back into the 1800s, uncovering mysteries of his ancestors. War, inheritance, and love all intertwine as the line between past and present blurs. Each discovery brings him closer to understanding his family's legacy. Rich in atmosphere, the story mixes historical detail with a touch of fantasy. It's both a mystery and a meditation on memory, showing how history lingers within walls and bloodlines. War and Peace. This lush BBC adaptation of Tolstoy's masterpiece spans Russia during the Napoleonic Wars. The drama follows Pierre, Natasha, and Andrei as their lives are shaped by love, loss, and the tide of history. Battlefields rage while glittering ballrooms echo with whispered promises. It's an exploration of fate, power, and the search for meaning amid chaos. Every character is torn between personal desire and national duty. With its sweeping scale and intimate storytelling, War and Peace captures the heart as much as the eye. It's a reminder that history is never just politics. It's people, dreaming and breaking under pressure. A Good Woman. Based on Oscar Wilde's Lady Windermere's Fan, this story relocates to 1930s Italy, where gossip and scandal swirl. A glamorous widow, Mrs. Erlyn, arrives on the scene, stirring suspicion as she grows close to young Lady Windermere's husband. Whispers of infidelity spread, and reputations teeter on the edge. But behind appearances lies a deeper truth about sacrifice and love. The film sparkles with wit, charm, and Wilde's trademark social bite. It's a tale where elegance masks heartbreak and where morality is far less simple than it seems. The War Bride. Set during World War II, The War Bride tells the story of Lily, a spirited Londoner who hastily marries a Canadian soldier. When he's sent overseas, she travels to rural Canada to live with his family. Instead of warmth, she faces suspicion and hostility from her new in-laws. The clash of cultures, urban glamour against small-town conservatism drives the tension. Lily must prove her resilience, confronting loneliness and prejudice in a foreign land. At its heart, it's about finding belonging where it seems impossible. The film blends romance and hardship, showing how love stretches across distance and difference. The ABC Murders. In this Agatha Christie adaptation, John Malkovich plays an older, more somber Hercule Poirot. The detective faces a cunning serial killer who strikes victims alphabetically, leaving cryptic clues behind. The story isn't just about solving murders, it's about Poirot's fading reputation and the weight of his past. Britain, in the 1930s, feels tense, dark, and uncertain. The killer taunts him, forcing Poirot into a dangerous psychological duel. With every death, the stakes rise, until even the great detective questions his own strength. It's a haunting twist on Christie's world, mixing mystery with melancholy. I Capture the Castle. Adapted from Dodie Smith's beloved novel, this film follows Cassandra Mortmain, a young woman living in a crumbling English castle with her eccentric family. Poverty shadows their romantic bohemian lives until two wealthy American brothers move nearby. Love, longing, and jealousy soon stir within the castle walls. Cassandra's sharp observations capture the painful beauty of growing up. Every scene reflects the contrast between youthful dreams and harsh realities. It's both whimsical and bittersweet. The film lingers like a diary entry, personal, tender, and unforgettable. Ordeal by Innocence. Based on Christie's dark novel, this miniseries follows the wealthy Argyle family, shattered when their matriarch is murdered. An adopted son is accused, but years later, evidence emerges that he was innocent. Suspicion then falls on everyone else in the household. Secrets, resentments, and betrayals bubble to the surface, poisoning the family's fragile ties. Each character hides something, and trust disintegrates with every revelation. The drama asks not just who killed, but what wealth, privilege, and silence can cover up. Tense and claustrophobic, it's Christie at her most chilling. The Remains of the Day. This adaptation of Kazuo Ishiguro's novel centers on Stevens, a devoted butler serving at Darlington Hall in the years leading up to World War II. His life is defined by loyalty and restraint, suppressing personal desires for the sake of duty. When housekeeper Miss Kenton enters his world, unspoken feelings flicker beneath the surface. Yet Stevens clings to service, even as history darkens around him. The film is quiet but devastating, exploring the cost of choosing work over love. It lingers on regrets, dignity, and the haunting weight of paths not taken. Subtle and profound, it's a masterpiece of restraint. King Solomon's Mines. Alan Quatermain, a legendary adventurer, is drawn into a perilous rescue mission when a wealthy man goes missing in Africa. What begins as a search quickly becomes a dangerous quest for the fabled King Solomon's treasure, hidden deep within uncharted lands. Battling rival treasure hunters, harsh deserts, and untamed jungles, Quatermain must rely on his instincts and courage to survive. Along the way, themes of loyalty, greed, and forbidden romance heighten the stakes. The story captures both the thrill of exploration and the danger of chasing myths. With sweeping landscapes and a timeless sense of adventure, this adaptation brings a classic tale vividly to life.